How's it going? I'm Mike D. We're at XFUSION. We're going to be doing an air sleeve service on a Vector Air. This particular model is the HLR, but it's the same for the RC. You're going to need your shock, you're going to need a vise, you're going to need a shock pump, some brass seal removal tools, pair of pliers, air sleeve kit, grease, alcohol, and lint-free towels. Once you've got all that, go ahead and take your shock. We're going to mount it in the vise, remove our air cap, and take the user's pressure reading, making sure they're below the recommended 300 psi. And we're at 60, so take off the pump and depressurize. Unthread your air sleeve. Remove the air sleeve and your travel ring. Go ahead and clean any grease and dirt that would be around these seals. So grab your pick, remove your backup ring and main seal. Discard those. Inside the eyelet, we'll have a seal up inside here you'll have to remove from inside the eyelet. Discard that one. Then we're going to remove the dust wiper. And the quad ring and backup seal. And it's really important when you're doing these to use brass tools instead of steel so you don't scratch any of your O-ring glands. Once you've got everything stripped apart, you can just go ahead and clean it. And we'll go ahead and set it back in the vise. And next step, you'll want to go through your air sleeve kit, make sure you've got all the proper seals. So you're going to have a main eyelet seal, a negative side backup ring, dust wiper, main seal backup ring, negative side backup ring, our main air seal, backup ring, and travel indicator. First one you're going to do, put a little bit of grease on this eyelet seal. Make sure it goes all the way into its gland up inside that eyelet. Okay. Next is going to be the main air seal. Put a little bit of grease on it. Okay. Then when you install the backup rings, you'll want to make sure that you're installing the splits opposed to each other. So if this first one has the split on the top, we're going to put the split on the bottom on the second one. Okay. Remount the shock in the vise. Re-grease your main seal. Next, we're going to address the air sleeve. So you're going to start with the backup ring into the second gland, like that. Then we're going to install the quad ring, a little bit of grease. And get him put away just like that. And lastly, our dust seal. Add a little bit of grease on those guys. And insert on the shock. So one thing you're going to want to do with this shock is actually close the rebound adjustment. This will help get your air sleeve on. Then close the shock and start your air sleeve. And just a hand tighten on the air sleeve, doesn't have to be put on there with the tool. Go ahead and install your travel ring. Open the rebound adjustments back up. And repressurize the shock. PSI. Remove the pump, reinstall your air cap, clean the shock off. Align your eyelets. And that's the air sleeve service for our Vector HLR. If you have any other questions, feel free to visit our website.